I first came to America in 2008, at the end of 2008, and I came for a lady that I fell in love with. It was over a year and a half that we had our daughter, and everything was going okay, but then things started to slowly go downhill. Freya's mom left, and Freya was diagnosed with autism when she was 1.5, and so it was very difficult because it was just me, and I just couldn't find a job. When I realized we were going to become homeless, was obviously the worst case scenario when you get the eviction notice on your door with the sheriff sticker on it, and then it hits home. This is real.
At that time, he was kind of iffy, like he didn't like that place. He was stressed out. He didn't know what to do. He was lost.
When we came to Santa Clara County, I knew nobody. I was lost. I walked into 1879 Center Road, a lost person.
So when I first met Andrew, I could see that he was quite stressed and distraught about his situation. He wasn't sure what he was going to do about, I guess how to resolve the situation. He was seeking some kind of solution, and I was there to help guide him.
The first time I sat down with Daniel, I was in a very dark place. I didn't know what I could apply for. I didn't know what was available. So I was told about the Bike to Work program. Because I don't drive, that was a very important thing to get me stabilized and get me mobile. Then there's the dress for success. So I didn't have any clothes. You want to dress, above your pay grade when you're going for an interview. They make sure you've got everything that you need for interviews. The biggest thing he did was sort out the childcare, because that was a big issue. And I told him what I needed, and he just organized everything.
Usually with the CalWORKs Housing Support Program, there's a specific team. There's the Family Services Employment Counselor. There's the Family Employment Services Case Manager, and an Abode Service Coordinator.
Our clients that are in the FS program, in Family Stabilization or CalWORKs Housing Support Program, when they come to us, they need a lot of support services. And thankfully, working with Daniel Wong, he is the employment counselor case management for Andrew at the time. We both worked together very closely with Andrew, and every single thing that he needed, we asked him to let us know so that we can help him along the way.
From him coming in as a CalWORKs participant at Supervised Job Search to eventually landing a job permanently with the County of Santa Clara, I believe that Abode was able to help him be successful because we were able to house him.
The ability to be self-sustainable is an amazing feeling. I got a full-time job with the county, and what that does for me and my daughter, it's just stability. We now have a future where I can go to the doctors. I can take my daughter to the dentist and not worry about, how am I going to pay this bill? How am I going to pay that bill? And you don't have to worry about anything anymore. It's just that total safety and stability in the fact that, we have a life now, we have a future.
Hello and welcome to the CalWORKs Employment Services Orientation. We're really glad you made it here today, and we look forward to assisting you and your family and hope you will gain some helpful information about what we have to offer you and the positive changes you can make for yourself and your family. This portion of our orientation will last about 30 minutes. We will cover the following information. What is CalWORKs and OCAT? Your participation. Your activities. Employment Connection Center, your support services, and additional participation information. CalWORKs stands for California Work Opportunities and Responsibility to Kids. Now, there are two sides to CalWORKs. There is a benefits side that issues your cash aid, CalFresh, which are your food stamps, and Medi-Cal. If you have questions about any of these benefits, the person to talk to is your eligibility worker. If you're not sure who your eligibility worker is, once you have been assigned your employment counselor, ask them, and they'll be happy to get that information for you. Today you are here to get information about the employment services side of CalWORKs. We are here to help you decide which are the best activities for you to choose from to participate in, as well as help you with any problems you may be having. We will also help you with childcare, transportation, and other services to support you to participate in your activities. At the end of the orientation, your case will be assigned to an employment counselor. When you meet with your employment counselor, they will help you complete the OCAT, which stands for Online CalWORKs Appraisal Tool. A Health Alliance counselor and your assigned employment counselor will help you complete the OCAT appraisal tool. The appraisal is a series of questions that helps you identify the good things you currently have in your life and will also identify the things you may need some help with, because after all, that's why we're here for you. Everything discussed during the appraisal is confidential. Remember, the purpose of the appraisal is to make sure you are able to have success in our program.
CalWORKs 2.0 is a goal-centered approach where your employment counselor works with you in achieving your goals. The fundamentals of CalWORKs 2.0 are life success, goal-orientated, best practice, flexibility individualized, and family approach. Together, we will build supportive relationships, set realistic goals, and make tasks easier by breaking them down into smaller, more manageable tasks. Life success. We will help you recognize, appreciate, and embrace your own inner strengths. Best practice. This program will provide a strong foundation to succeed and discover opportunities for change. Goal-orientated. We will guide and encourage you to set and achieve meaningful goals that are realistic and aligned with CalWORKs guidelines. Individualized. Recognizing that every family is unique and addressing individual family concerns and conditions. Flexibility. Understanding that the goals can be flexible and amend, adjust, or revise goals as the needs and circumstances change. Family approach. Guiding families towards economic and life success while focusing on the goals and needs of the client and your family. We want you to be excited about participating and achieving your goals. Now that we've introduced you to CalWORKs 2.0, let's go over My Roadmap. My Roadmap is a form that will be introduced by your employment counselor. You will be completing it with goals you would like to achieve in our program. Remember, we want the goals to be broken up into smaller, manageable goals because we want you to be successful. There will be potholes and detours, but we are here to support you throughout this process. When you achieve your goals, we will move on to the next set of goals.
If you're an adult receiving a monthly cash grant from your eligibility worker, then you need to come see us and participate in our program so we can help you make a better future for you and your family. Sometimes people might have some medical, legal, or other issues that make it really hard to participate at this time. We understand, so you may need to be excused temporarily until those issues are taken care of. Or, another choice you have is you can volunteer to participate for less time while we help you take care of those issues.
Each adult has a time limit of 60 months. That's 5 years to be able to receive cash aid from their eligibility worker and take advantage of the various activities and resources the Employment Services Program has to offer. Your employment counselor will discuss with you the best way to take full advantage of those 60 months while you're participating.
This part of the orientation will tell you about the amount of time each week that you will be able to participate and receive the help and services for future success. There are 3 main groups of hours that clients may participate in. If you are in a one-parent household and have at least one child under the age of 6, your hours are limited to 20 hours per week. If you are in a one-parent household and all of your children are 6 years and older, you are limited to participate 30 hours per week. A two-parent household is limited to 35 hours per week, regardless of the ages of their children, but both parents can share the hours. If you are able and want to participate more hours so you can get even more services and benefits, just ask your employment counselor when you see them, and we'll try to make that happen for you. Unfortunately, sometimes we have clients that get off track and do not participate in their needed hours, or they stop attending their activities that they had agreed to. When this happens, if you're a mandatory participant, you will receive a financial sanction. This means you will receive less money each month. And if you let this go on for more than 90 days, you will need to identify someone else to be responsible for your remaining cash money that you were still getting. This means you will not receive any money for yourself or your family, and that the person who you identify will be in charge of paying your rent, cell phone, and other bills. Avoiding this whole process is best by making sure you participate in the hours and the activity you're supposed to. If something comes up, let your employment counselor know what's going on before a financial sanction happens. We're here to help you and support you through difficult times if needed. Remember, you always have the option to fix your sanction. You start the process by contacting the Employment Services Office at any time. Depending on how long you have been sanctioned, you may need to attend another orientation and/or meet with your employment counselor. You will then sign another agreement to finish the activity that you had stopped attending, or in some cases, you may choose another activity to participate. You will need to participate for 30 calendar days in your activity successfully before your sanction will be lifted. So, let's try to avoid this happening by making sure to communicate with your employment counselor about any problems you're having attending your activities. Remember, we're here to help you and we want you to succeed. The following activities are available to you when you participate in the CalWORKs Employment Services Program. You can do one at a time, or some you can combine together, depending on the number of hours that works best for you and the activities that you choose. Employment. If you are already employed, perfect. Your work hours can count towards your weekly hours of participation. If you want to look for a better job, let us know, and we'll work around your schedule. Job Club and Job Search. Come to our Employment Connection Center and let our staff show you how to get and keep that job. Work Study. Get paid while you go to school and learn some skills to help you become employed. English as a second language. Improve on your English skills to help you get a better job. Community service. Gain some work skills for a little while that will help you get some current work experience to help you get a job. Vocational training and education. Attend school to learn a skill to help you become more employable. Mental health or substance abuse services. Sometimes we need to meet with people to work on some private issues. This is your opportunity. Adult basic education. Improving those math and reading skills can also help you secure that job. High school diploma or GED. Never graduated? This could be your chance to complete. Subsidized employment and work experience. Get paid at a work site to get those skills you need to get that job. If you are currently attending community college, or if you are referred to a community college, we have CalWORKs staff throughout Santa Clara County to help you with your school goals and participation hours. Now, here's a little bit more information about our community colleges.
Welcome and thank you for attending today's orientation. My name is Sabrina and I'm a CalWORKs liaison at a community college in Santa Clara County. I would like to share with you the costs and benefits of getting a college degree. The benefits are that you can work towards a person that you always wanted to be, and you can work towards a career that you always wanted. You plus a degree equals a more valuable you, which translates into higher income.
What has CalWORKs done for you?
CalWORKs has opened doors.
I had spent around 4 or 5 semesters without financial aid and struggling to pay for everything myself, getting loans from family members and just to pay for my books. So after having CalWORKs is wonderful. I have everything I need, my books are paid for, my transportation is taken care of, and I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff anymore.
Earlier today I lost all my textbooks. I was having a terrible day. I don't have childcare. All this stuff happened just this morning, and then there they are. Within 30 minutes, I'm out the door with the textbook voucher. They're replacing all my textbooks. They looked up childcare information for me. They have, what did they do? I don't know, but my life's back together.
Oh.
Sorry.
through education I was going to get a better job. So that's why one of the reasons I wanted to come back to school was because I had been through a lot of different oddball jobs during my life and a lot of failure. But during the CalWORKs experience, it totally changed my whole life.
After reviewing the information, if you have any questions, please contact your worker. Again, thank you for attending today's orientation.
SB 1232. Effective January 1, 2021, Senate Bill 1232 provides program flexibility to CalWORKs Welfare to Work participants who are enrolled or planning to enroll full-time or part-time at a publicly funded or non-profit post-secondary institution of higher education, such as adult education, community college, technical school, and a four-year college or university. SB 1232 provisions also apply to online schools that meet the definition of a publicly funded post-secondary institution of higher education, even if the actual institution is located out of state. You must be making satisfactory progress to receive a standard payment for books and supplies per semester or quarter. SB 1232 also provides additional flexibility to support you on your educational pathway. Please inform your assigned employment counselor immediately if you are enrolled in a publicly funded post-secondary educational institution or if you have any questions.
There are also several adult education centers throughout Santa Clara County. The Employment Services Program provides you the opportunity to return to school to obtain your GED or high school diploma, improve your basic education skills, or attend English as a second language classes. Talk to your employment counselor for more information about attending.
The Employment Connection website at ecstaffing.com offers job listings, recruitment events, commonly used forms for CalWORKs, success stories, and workshops that are available. Here's a brief breakdown of some of those. Job listings. The Employment Connection has access to hundreds of jobs that are updated daily. Come and find yours today. Recruitment events. The Employment Connection Center hosts monthly hiring and recruitment events to connect job seekers directly with hiring managers. Join us to hear about job openings, career opportunities, hiring managers' questions and answer forums, as well as multi-employer job fairs. Workshops. A variety of workshops are offered to develop and enhance job search and employment retention skills. Workshops are facilitated by experienced employment counselors and allow job seekers the opportunity to receive guidance and build skills for job search. Success stories. You will see clients who are just like you and the different definitions of success. At Employment Services, clients define their own success by earning their high school diploma or equivalency, graduating from college, completing a certificate, landing a job, or completing an internship. Clients accomplish these goals with the support of employment counselors who provide guidance, link them to resources, and provide supportive services. Come in today and you can be tomorrow's success story.
We want you to be successful in our program, and it's important for you to be able to get to your CalWORKs activities. We can provide transportation services to you through a monthly bus pass for you and your child, or provide mileage reimbursement if needed. Your assigned employment counselor will review this service with you when you meet after the orientation. Another important service to help you be successful with your participation is childcare services. We understand you will want a trusted place for your child to stay while you're participating in your activity. In this program, you can choose your own childcare provider. You have the option to choose a licensed childcare provider, which can be a family daycare center, a childcare center, or a preschool. If you need help finding a licensed childcare provider, your employment counselor will refer you to a childcare representative who will provide you with options to choose from. For childcare, you also have the option to choose a non-licensed childcare provider, which may be an adult over the age of 18. The adult you choose will need to have a fingerprint and background check completed, also known as trust line. If your non-licensed childcare provider is the grandparent, aunt, or uncle of your child, the trust line process will not be required. Childcare services are available for children 12 years of age or under. Another great benefit of participating with Employment Services is that we can help you with the things you need to find work and go to school. For example, if you need some clothes for an interview, your employment counselor can give you a referral to Dress for Success, where their representative will work with you to put together an outfit for your interviews. Also, if there is anything that is required for your job and is not covered by your employer, check with us. We can help. If there are things that you need for school that will help you be more successful, with the exception of tuition, check with us. We can help with that also. Our Family Stabilization Housing Assistance Program is another service we may be able to help you with. There are many services available to our clients, including help with housing deposits, help with past due rent payments, and help with searching for a new home. Some of the requirements for our Housing Assistance Program are: you need to be active in CalWORKs, receiving cash grant, and participating in your employment services activities. You must be homeless, in the process of being evicted, or behind in rent payments. If you think you can benefit from this program, talk to your assigned employment counselor and they can provide you with additional information. Another important service we can offer you is our partners with the Health Alliance team. The Health Alliance is staff located throughout Santa Clara County that can offer you and your family someone to speak to if you're experiencing feelings of worry, stress, anger, frustration, hopelessness, or dealing with different types of abuse, including domestic violence. Health Alliance provides one-on-one, family, and group counseling sessions. They can also help you with crisis intervention if you're confronted with a really big problem, and they can also provide ongoing case management services if needed. Health Alliance is here to help you deal with problems that you might be experiencing in many different areas, including unemployment or job stress, financial stress, parenting issues dealing with your children and their behaviors or how they're doing in school, relationship issues, addiction or substance abuse for yourself or other members of your family, and depression or anxiety. These are all areas that can affect our lives and make it difficult to be successful in school or work, as well as sometimes just making it through our daily lives. To be clear, Health Alliance services are confidential and no one can speak to anyone without your written permission. All services are free, and your participation is voluntary. The Health Alliance team is located within 4 different organizations, and services are available in multiple languages. We want you to have all the services you need to be successful, and in most cases, any time you spend getting assistance from the Health Alliance team will count towards your participation and weekly hours. So speak to your employment counselor or ask to speak to the Health Alliance staff if you feel you might want more information about the Health Alliance team. While you're participating in our program, you have certain rights and responsibilities. Your assigned employment counselor will review the paperwork with you later, but right now let's review some important rights that you have. You have the right to receive referrals to places that offer personal counseling, mental health, substance abuse, or domestic abuse services at no cost to you if you need them to participate. These are services provided to you by professionals who want to assist you. If you feel you don't need any of these services now, please know they're always available while you are participating in employment services. You have the right to receive direction and support to help improve your chances of getting a job. Our Employment Connection Center staff is here for you and look forward to working with you to help you find employment. You have the right to receive paid childcare, transportation, and worker training related expenses if you need them to participate in or attend any employment services activity or appointment. You deserve to have what you need to participate. So we went over a few of the rights that you have. Now let's review some of the important responsibilities you need to complete. You will be responsible to sign your activity agreement. Your Welfare to Work plan identifies the current activity that you will be participating in. You will be responsible to give proof of attendance and progress in your assigned activity on a monthly basis. It's real important to log in the number of hours on your attendance form each day of the month you are attending your activities so you can get credit for your participation. You will be responsible to update your worker with any changes in your need for services to support your success. Keep your worker informed of your needs and any problems that interfere with your participation. Your success is our success too. The Welfare to Work Rights and Responsibilities form that includes these and additional rights and responsibilities will be reviewed for your signature with you by your employment counselor.
Now that we've gone over your rights and responsibilities, let's talk about our promises to you. We will support you in working towards your goals, provide resources and tools to overcome roadblocks, be flexible and have an open communication through text, phone, and email.
Well, that's going to wrap up this part of our CalWORKs orientation. Thanks so much for being here, and we hope you have a better understanding of what we're all about and you're thinking about what activities and services we can help you with. Now, one of our employment services staff will let you know the next steps for today regarding your OCAT appraisal and assignment of your employment counselor.